Today, we're digging into something pretty chilling. It's an excerpt called The Witch of Hollow Pine, Part 2, Ashes Never Rest.
Right. This revisits that old Darnwick folklore about Grilda the Witch.
Exactly. The story they used to tell kids, ended with her cottage burning down. Just blackened stones left.
Or so they thought. This excerpt really throws a wrench in that neat ending.
It does. Years later, things get unsettling again in Darnwick. So our mission today is to unpack this resurgence, try and figure out what's going on with this evil that, well, apparently didn't burn away.
It's fascinating how these stories persist, isn't it? Sometimes they're warnings, but this feels different, like a cycle starting up again.
Okay, so let's jump in. It starts on this foggy autumn night. A boy named Jonas, he takes a dare.
Near the old cottage ruins, right?
Yeah, near the ruins. And he finds something weird. A stone, still warm.
Warm after all this time. That's immediately strange.
Right. And under it, he finds this single tooth. Yellow, sharp.
Oh, wow. Like a physical piece of the legend just lying there.
And what does he do? He pockets it. Probably didn't think much of it, but
That small act, you just know it's going to be important. That warm stone, though, that hints that maybe the fire didn't end things.
Definitely. So that same night, things get really bad. Storm hits, the wind is just howling, trees creaking.
Getting a scene?
Totally. And Jonas, inside, hears this lullaby. It sounds familiar, but he doesn't, know it. Really creepy.
That lullaby motif again. It keeps cropping up.
And the next morning, Jonas is gone.
Gone.
Vanished.
Yeah.
His bed's empty. And there's this trail of ash leading from his bed out the door.
Ash. Just like Grilda's end. That's a direct link.
It's chilling. It's not just a disappearance, it feels like. Like he was taken by whatever Grilda became.
Or whatever connection she has to fire and ash. It's like her calling card, almost.
Yeah.
And that lullaby adds this disturbing psychological element.
Yeah. And the worst part, he's not the last one. Other kids start disappearing, one by one.
No. So the terror just ramps up in the village.
Big time. At first, people are thinking, okay, maybe it's a copycat. Someone playing a sick joke based on the old stories.
That's a natural reaction, denial. Easier than facing the alternative.
But the older folks in the village, they start remembering. They remember the original Grilda stories, the details, eyes watching from the dark, whispers on the wind.
And the lullaby.
And that specific bone-chilling lullaby, their memories, they just reignite this deep fear.
It shows how potent folklore is. It lies dormant, but the right trigger brings it all flooding back. Those elders become like living proof that the past isn't dead.
Then there's this really key moment with an old man, Rafe. He's ancient, blind, practically on his deathbed.
Okay.
And suddenly he just wakes up, completely lucid. And he says, she's not gone. She's beneath the roots.
Beneath the roots. Wow, that's specific and cryptic.
Super specific. So the villagers, spurred on by this, they start digging right under the old stone hearth of Grilda's ruined cottage.
And they find
a tunnel, freshly dug.
a tunnel. Okay, so this is physical, real.
Very real. And inside, swinging, empty cages.
Oh, that's grim. So Rafe is right. Something's down there, something predatory, not just a ghost.
Exactly. It shifts everything. This isn't just a haunting, it's a hunting.
Yeah.
And then, inside the tunnel, they find writing on the wall, scrolled in soot and blood.
Soot and blood. What does it say?
It says, fire feeds me, I'll eat again.
Whoa, okay, fire feeds her. That changes everything.
Totally turns the whole story on its head.
Right.
The fire wasn't destruction, it was fuel, sustenance.
That is deeply disturbing. It means the attempt to destroy her actually made her stronger or enabled this horrifying return. It's a parasitic relationship with destruction itself.
And there's one last horrible detail. Near the tunnel entrance, they find the tooth.
The tooth Jonas picked up.
The very same one, but now it's blackened, and it's faintly pulsing with heat.
Pulsing. Ugh. So it's active, it's connected directly to her renewed presence. And the blackening, again, that link to fire, Jonas just unknowingly carried a piece of her back into the world.
Seems like it. So, wrapping this up, it's clear that Grilda folklore wasn't just a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
She's back. Or maybe never left, just changed.
And changed in a terrifying way. Empowered by the very fire meant to destroy her. All these clues, the warm stone, the tooth, the lullaby echoing, the ash, that message.
Yeah, the message in blood and soot, the pulsing tooth. It all points to an evil that wasn't ended, but maybe transformed, reborn from flames.
It really makes you question the nature of destruction, doesn't it? What if, for some things, it's not an end, but a transformation? or food.
Leaves you with a really unsettling thought. What kind of entity gets stronger from being burned alive?
Exactly. What does that imply about evil in this particular story, in Hollow Pine? And what horrors are coming next for Darnwick now that she'll eat again?